Shift away from it for a moment. We haven't talked about it on the show today, but I wanted to spend a little bit of time with you on this Nick Reiner case. So this is Rob Reiner's son, accused of murder, and the development, it was crazy today because that guy, Alan Jackson, high-profile attorney, was his lawyer, remember? And they were supposed to have a hearing today. Next thing you know, they delay, and Jackson's not representing him anymore, and I guess it's going to be a public defender. I mean, I looked at that, I said, boy, that is quite a twist. What's going on here?
Okay, so let me give the caveat. I can't say definitively why he stepped down, but I'm trying to read between the lines, right? Now, he said there's some reason he just cannot represent him. Now, he also apparently said that, print this, Nick Reiner is not guilty. So, what do I think happened here? Could it be an issue of can he pay Alan Jackson and can he pay for the experts that are needed in this case? Remember, he didn't say he didn't do it. He said he's not guilty. That's a legal term. I've always said that I think they're moving forward with a mental health defense, with an insanity defense. And one of the questions that I had has been, first of all, how is Nick Reiner going to be paying for his legal team? But more importantly, if you're talking about a defense of insanity, and this is based so much on mental health experts, if he can't afford it, if he can't pay for these experts, then that could be a problem. Now, I don't know for sure. I don't know if there was some sort of other conflict that Alan Jackson had, but this was a very high-profile case. And
Jackson's like
incredible attorney, so I
top
thought
of the
that might
line,
be what
isn't
might
he?
be going on.
In terms of what he charges, I was reading something. He charges a ridiculous amount. I mean, he's a top of the line guy.
Top of the line guy, and this is not to, you know, go against public defenders, but this is an attorney that you definitely want in your corner. And sometimes you have high-profile attorneys who will take these kinds of cases on a different kind of basis, a contingency basis. They might take it on a pro bono basis. But if this is a situation where it is going to go on for quite some time and is going to be complicated, they need to be paid for it, and they need to pay for the experts. And if that becomes an issue where that wasn't available, that may be
right. We
what's
don't
going
know,
on
but
here,
it could really,
sure.
this could really change the case. Is your point?
Of course. I mean, having Alan Jackson, who, by the way, not only represented Karen Reed, but
he
Kevin
was good
Spacey,
in the Karen
right?
Reed.
Got him cleared too.
Remember, yeah, Kevin Spacey. The Karen Reed thing, because it was televised and everything. I mean, that was some serious legal work, right?
It was serious legal work. And remember what Alan Jackson said at the beginning of the Nick Reiner case. He said there was complex and serious issues. To say that at the very beginning, before you look at any of the evidence, you're not talking necessarily about some sort of constitutional violation. You're talking, again, I think a mental health defense, which is complicated, and particularly in a case like this where it is being reported that Nick Reiner suffered from schizophrenia, and you're going to be dealing with a lot of different issues about that.
All right,
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.